Song about a train called the Panama Limited. Panama Limited's a train that runs from Chicago down to New Orleans. She's what they call a special streamline train. That means she's fast. The train's so fast, the hobos don't mess with that train. They just stand by the track with their hat in their hands. I had a girl, she was leaving one morning on that train, and she got up singing and crying. Said, Dad, you know, and I hate to go. Hey, hey, hey. I said, I know you do, babe. Now we're going on down to Union Depot to catch the Panama Limited. And off in the distance, she heard a local freight blow. She asked me, was that the Panama Limited? I said, no. I said, baby, the train you heard blows north of town. She sounds like this. Panama Limited, you hear off in the mountains to the south. Sounds more lonesome. Sound like this. She said, what time is train time? I said, I don't know anything about train time, babe. I'm just hanging out trying to pick up a few dimes. And she jumped up singing and crying. I said, Dad, it's all right the way you turned me down. Hey, Mama ain't got a dime. And she said that, you know, we went running down the hill towards Union Depot. And I stood there a minute. I went running after her. I was going to beg forgiveness for the words I said. And I went running, running. I got down to the big stone steps going up to Union Depot. I looked up. She was way up on top of the steps. I called her name. And she heard me call her name. And she turned and called back to me over her left shoulder. Too late, too late, too late, too late. Hey, Mama gonna quit you now. Just when she said that, you could hear the Panama Limited blow 37 miles south of Memphis, Tennessee. She's running across the depot up to the depot agent's window. She asked him what time train time was. He said, go put your head on the track. When you hear the rail singing, train time won't be long. And she did. She went out across the platform, kneeled down on a cross tie, put her pretty head up on that cold steel rail. She could hear the Panama Limited coming down. She heard that rail, you know, she jumped up, singing and crying. Said, Dad, you know, and I hate to go. Hey, Mama ain't got a home. And she said that, you know, I went over and stood up behind her and put my arms around her. We stood there a little while, and pretty soon the Panama Limited's on the outside of town. Now coming down to Memphis, you got a downgrade, and you got a crossing. And to make that crossing, an engineer's got to cut down on his air brakes. You can hear that down the depot. My gal and me were down in Union Depot with our arms around each other. The Panama Limited hit that crossing and she cut down, began to squall. My gal, she heard those brakes, she jumped up one last time. Said, Dad, you know and I hate to go. Hey, may never see your face no more. The Panama Limited's coming around the bend. You can see engineer sitting way up in his big tall engine. He's leaning out to watch his drive wheel roll. He's rolling fast. He's got his one hand outside the cab and he's waving at all the little kiddies in the station, and they're all jumping around, waving back. He's got his other hand up inside the cab on the bell rope. All the time he's riding her in, all the time he's slowing her down, that bell keeps on toning. She's gone everywhere but home.